What's up, guys? What's going on? This is Black Thunder 180 here on my YouTube channel, and I'm bringing you I believe this is a team deathmatch on the map Mission, and I'm using the MP7 suppressor rapid fire with the same perks as my Moab video. And I actually got this gun gold, but then I prestige, so I lost all of it. So, um, today I decided to do a video and commentate about Major League Baseball since I've been going to baseball conditioning for the high school that I go to where I live, which is going to stay a secret because I don't want people knowing where I live. But um, I decided to do a baseball commentary about my favorite team, and I guess you can probably figure out where I live since the Atlanta Braves, are my favorite baseball team. So I'm going to talk about their off-season, their past season, and my expectations for them this upcoming season. So last season, it actually started out pretty well. They had a great run, especially with a new manager, Freddie Gonzalez. I was kind of skeptical about how he would be able to run the team, replacing Bobby Cox and, having I wouldn't say an older team, but, the Braves aren't exactly one of the youngest teams out there because you've got Chipper still playing, and you've got all these other guys. Most of the pitchers, Tim Hudson's getting up there in age, and we are on the rise with our young pitching. I mean, I have to say I'm really surprised at our young pitching and how spectacular they were near the end of the season when they got the call up to come pitch for us during September. So I was really pleased at that, and now, with some of the young prospects that we're going to have to use probably this upcoming season, I'm really excited to see what kind of team we're going to have this year. So to recap last season, like I said, it started out really well, and we already were thinking playoffs here in Atlanta. We were already thinking, we're going to the playoffs, and we got a good chance at beating whoever we play, unless it's like the Phillies or something, because we just can't seem to beat them. Sometimes, but well, sometimes we can beat them, but I'll tell you, the team that we have the most problem with right now are the Nationals. We just cannot beat the Nationals for some reason, and they're like not even that good. I mean, they're getting there, but whatever. But okay, recapping. The worst part of the season was probably at the end of the season. We had a horrible time, and we ended up losing our wild card spot to the eventual world champion Cardinals. So that was kind of hard to try and sit there and watch the Cardinals in the World Series, knowing that that could have been our spot, and my team being there would have meant the world to me, and especially if they would have won, because I've never been alive when they won a World Series. They won the one in 1995, and that's a year right before I was born, so I was kind of upset when I got old enough to realize that they had won that. But to recap their off season, they haven't really, been that active, and that's kind of the way the Braves have always been, not being very active, going after the big free agents. But we've done some minor things. We've re-signed Jack Wilson to be our backup shortstop, and I think they've decided that, like, the 21 or 22-year-old shortstop Tyler Pasternicki is actually going to be our starting shortstop coming into spring training. Now, whether he earns that during spring training or not is yet to be decided, because spring training is not until probably a month and a half, maybe. I'm not really sure when. I know pitchers and catchers report in sometime in the middle of February, and then the team starts reporting, but I don't think games start until March or maybe the end of February. So that'll be fun to watch him grow. And our rotation is basically set. It's probably going to be Tim Hudson, Jair Jurgens, Tommy Hanson, Brandon Beachy, and I think they've been saying that we're probably going to end up putting either Julio Teheran, who is the number 4 prospect in all of baseball. I just watched the MLB Network countdown show for the top 100 prospects, and he was number 4, so that's pretty good. Or we're going to put in the lefty Mike Minor, who I've kind of been disappointed with his performance so far in the major leagues, but that's my opinion. If they like him over Teheran because of his Minor's more experienced in the major leagues than Teheran is, then that's cool with me. Then they're making the right decision. But I still believe Teheran needs to go in. And our lineup is basically set. I pretty much think I have a projected lineup for them. It's probably going to end up being Michael Bourne, If we don't trade Martin Prado, he'll probably bat second. If not, it'll probably either be Jason Hayward or who they bat second last year other than them. I can't remember. It might even be Pastornicky. I don't know. And then, depending on how good Chipper's feeling, he can probably hit in the third spot. And then probably McCann or Dan Uggla, depending on the pitcher. Because if it's a righty, you're probably going to bat Brian McCann fourth, because he probably has better power against righties. Because if you're a left-handed hitter, you're probably going to be able to hit a right-handed pitcher better, and vice versa the other way. And then Freddie Freeman's probably going to be fifth or sixth, and then Jason Hayward, and you're going to have Pastornicky, and then the pitcher. So I think that's about the whole team. And hopefully my expectations for this team the upcoming season is going to be going to the playoffs and hopefully making a deep run. I'm not expecting a World Series. If they go to the World Series, then that's great, but if they I'm not expecting them to win the World Series with the team they have right now. But if they do, then that's great. We'll celebrate, and if they don't, then we'll just look forward to the next season. But it really seems like this off season has been the longest one I've ever had to sit through. I think it's just because I missed it so much, and I'm really tired of watching football. And I am going to be watching the Super Bowl, but I'm kind of tired of football. So thanks for watching this video. If you did and you liked it, click the like button and comment, and we'll see you later.